Okay, Assalamualaikum. Today I'm going to show you on how to create this kind of animation, which we call it as a rigging with bone. Alright, so as you can see here, I have one cylinder and a few bones attached to the cylinder. Okay, so the motion, basically the motion is captured by this bone, which we need to move each bone. We need to move each bone to produce this kind of animation. Alright, so this one also called as a forward kinematic. Okay, alright, so let's start with a new file. Okay, so I'm going to remove this. Okay, press delete key on your keyboard, right click on the cube and press delete key on your keyboard. Okay, so click on the add, mesh and cylinder. Alright, so I change my perspective from this to front view. Okay, so that easy for me to see my object, and I'm going to scale up my cylinder, scale on the z-axis. The blue color is referring to the z-axis. Okay, I'm pressing S followed by Z, and then I just scroll up. Not scroll, actually I move my mouse. Okay, and bring it up. Okay, so how to add bone? Alright, so basically it's the same thing. You can click add, and you can see here amateur and single bone. Alright, you can simply click and you can see this is bone. Alright, so for let's say I'm going to animate this cylinder, so we need to place my bone inside the cylinder. Okay, if I place it like this, we cannot see the bone, so it's difficult for us to control the bone. Alright, so in order for us to see the bone inside, okay, you need to click on the object tab. Okay, scroll down, and under display you can see a few options here. Name, which we can rename our bone or amateur, axis, and also bound. Okay, and we need to click on the X3, so then you can see our bone here. Okay, after that I'm going to scale my bone. Okay, just select this bone, right, and press S. Okay, scale up. Okay, after that I'm going to, okay, for when we are working with bone, this is my cylinder. So when I change from object mode to edit mode, the vertices only we only have the vertices on top and the bottom. Okay, so if we want to working with bone, this bone can effect on the vertices, means that we need to subdivide our cylinder. So how to subdivide? You can make sure you are currently in the edit mode. Okay, you can scroll here, you can see subdivide, or you can press W. It's the same thing, press W, so you can see subdivide also. Okay, and the number of cards you can increase into, for mine, okay, I'm killing 3 times. So alright, so then we change to object mode again. Alright, so the next one, we need to select our bone, alright, or the armature. So click on the edit mode, and what we need now is to subdivide also. So for example, for this file, it consists we have 4 different bone. Okay, so that if you have more bone, means that you can control, you can have the accurate pose to your object lah. Okay, so for example, this one I'm going to subdivide into 4. So click. Okay, so I'm click on the subdivide button 2 times so that I have these 4 bones. Okay, so basically you can rename your bone by right click on the bone here, and you can go here and then you can rename. So it's easy for you to refer back later. Okay, especially when we are going to animate our cylinder. Alright, so okay, I'm going to rename this one bone 1, this one bone 2, and this one is bone 3. Next, bone 4. Okay, so if you click back on the object mode here, if you tick on the name, so you can see your object. Okay, in here, so you can see your object by your bone name. Alright, so I don't want to see that name. So what we need to do now is, alright, we need to parent this cylinder to the bone. Okay, so please go to the object mode and select by pressing A. Okay, so before you what we need to do is now to select our cylinder first, because we are going to parent cylinder to bone. Okay, so right click on the cylinder, press shift on your keyboard, and then press right click on the bone. Okay, after that you need to click on press Ctrl P. Okay, so this is the option to set parent. Okay, so again we are going to set this cylinder and parent to the bone. Okay, and for now we are going to select automatic with automatic wig. Okay, for the next tutorial I'm going to discuss on the wig. Okay, so if I click here now, we can, okay, to move our bone, what we need to do is unselect our object, right click on the bone. Okay, make sure you right click on the bone, and then you can see the pose mode option here. Okay, if you right click on your cylinder, you cannot see the pose mode. Okay, but you can see the wig pane here, which I will explain on the next tutorial. Okay, we need to right click on the bone and change to the pose mode. Alright, so in here we can manually select each bone. Okay, and we can rotate our object by press R, rotate, and you can see the cylinder will automatically follow our bone movement. Alright, so if I click the next bone, press R, so same goes. Okay, and other than that, actually we have, okay, for the bone type we have 5 type of bone here. This is the default bone. Okay, which you can see like a pyramid. Okay, the small circle here, and this is the body and another parts. Okay, so if you click here, so you can see different type of bone. Okay, so but basically the function is similar. Okay, it depends on you which type of bone that you preferred. Okay, so for now I'm using the octahedral shape. Okay, okay, next is animation